Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Watch Gauge. As 2019 draws to a close, it's been a fantastic year here at Watch Gauge, and I owe a lot of that to you guys, so thank you very much. Before we get going, I want to say I hope everybody has an amazing holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate, or if you celebrate nothing at all, enjoy the rest of the year, and good luck and blessings for a coming 2020. Quick wrist check. I am rocking the NTH Nazario Swara, which I wear often, as you'll notice from the wristwatch checks, but it also ties into this video. We've got some cool, exciting things happening with NTH. First order of business, I am very low on NTH inventory at the moment. With every model that you see on watchgauge.com, I am down to either very low single digits and in many cases, 1 or 2 pieces left of each model there. Now, Chris Vail and I keep close tabs on what all of the NTH inventory is worldwide, and it is extremely low, both here in the United States with me as well as the other retailers throughout the world. But fret not, everybody, we've got some stuff coming in January. First piece to mention is the NTH Dolphin Ice. The Dolphin Ice was quite a bit of a different NTH when it comes to the Subs collection. The reason being is it actually would cross the boundaries to be both for a guy or for a girl. Now, I find it funny because I do know a lot of women that wear the NTH Subs because they're 40 millimeter, they're thin, so they're very wearable for a sub watch or a dive watch for a woman. However, the NTH Dolphin Ice has got that silverized bezel, and it can be dressed up a little bit more towards the feminine side, or totally cool for a guy too. So we do have a few of the Dolphin Ices coming in. Another piece coming in that has existed in the past is the Bahia. The Bahia, it has been sold out for a little bit. We're getting tons of requests for that, so we do have a small amount of Bahias coming in as well. And finally, something that's new yet not new is a new version of the Scorpene. For years, people have been asking Chris Vail for a 12-hour bezel version of the Scorpene. As many of you know, a 12-hour bezel is also known as a poor man's GMT or a poor man's travel watch. I don't really like to say poor man's personally, because the truth of the matter is it works just fine as a GMT, so it's like the ultimate travel watch for a guy who's looking for an NTH sub. With all 3 of these models, they're coming in very small numbers. And once allocated to me and the other retailers throughout the world, we will only be getting a small amount, even smaller amount, to be able to offer to you guys. So what I'm doing is I'm actually taking a waiting list on all 3 of these models. As we've done in the past, if you're interested in either the Dolphin Ice, the Scorpene Nomad, or the Bahia, send me an email to john@watchgauge.com. In the subject line, please put interest, whether it be Bahia interest or Scorpene Nomad interest or Dolphin Ice interest. Please put that in the subject line because that helps me keep track of them. And then make sure you let me know whether you want a date version or no date version of each one of those models. So again, email me at john@watchgauge.com. Tell me that you're interested in one of those models, and make sure you let me know if it's a date or no date model. Also coming in January is something that I know a lot of you have been asking about and waiting for, and I keep saying it may come. We are doing a very small run of NTH Nazario Swaras. Those of you who follow the Nazario collection, the Nazarios have always been Watch Gauge exclusive only. Started out with the Nazario. Next was the Nazario Swara. The third model was the Nazario Swara, which is the one I'm wearing. And most recently, the Nazario Ghost. The Nazario Ghost, I literally have 2 pieces left. That's it. But by far, the most successful, the most in-demand, highly demanded NTH Nazario has been the Nazario Swara. The Swaros will be coming toward the end of January, and I am opening up pre-orders today. So by the time this video is published, by the time you read the email, the NTH Nazario Swara is available on watchgage.com in pre-order. Again, the expected delivery date is sometime in January, toward the end of January, so it's not a very long pre-order whatsoever. Finally, let's look a little bit further into the future. Let's look at March and April of 2020. In March and April, we've got 3 models planned. The first is the Amphion Vintage Gilt. The Amphion Vintage Gilt is very much like the Barracuda Vintage Black, and as Chris says, for those of you who hate snowflake hands, he's got you covered. The Amphion Vintage Gilt will have the same gilt relief dial as the Barracuda Vintage Black, with polished gilt hands and a fully indexed, fully loomed bezel. Next, we have the Oberon 2. It's an update to the original NTH Oberon. This will still have the waffle dial, but will have a different handset and loom. And finally, we have the Naken Vintage Black. It's also back, it's also updated. The new Vintage Black will have a new bezel insert color, which is like a titanium gray, and the option of a date window at 6 o'clock. Just as in the watches that are coming in January, I am adding names to a wait list for those, so same deal applies. Email me at john@watchgage.com. Let me know that you're interested in a particular piece. So again, let me know whether you want a date or a no date version. So whichever watch of the ones I've just mentioned you're interested in, send me that email. Let me know you're interested, date, no date. Simple as that. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to be able to get another video out before the holidays and before the end of the year. If I do not, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, very merry and happy whatever it is you may or may not celebrate, and a very happy, healthy New Year. Like you, I have some big things that are planned for 2020, so stay tuned. I've got some new brands on board. I'm gonna do some shaking and moving with some different programs that we're working with. And I'm absolutely looking forward to the new year, some new exciting things, some new clients, new friends, new watches, and everything else that is to come. So a very, very happy, healthy holiday season, new year, and thank you guys so much for everything. Let me know if there's any way I can help you. Keep buying watches, and I thank you guys so much. Talk to you soon.